everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Live on the Av on Allerton.com, the only live daily video game news show in the entire world. I'm your host, Chad, and I'm joined today by Jason. We're going to run down the news for Tuesday, May 31st, 2016. Hope you guys had an awesome extended weekend, because over this weekend, we got some bad news, man, about No Man's Sky being pushed back to August 9th now, dude. It was a rumor going hot into the weekend, dude, where they were like, hey, it could be pushed back. There's some people saying it's going to be, well, it's officially pushed back to August 9th, which is going to give them a little bit of extra time to kind of clean it up a little bit. They're saying, you know, it's a tiny group of guys, you know, tiny, small studio, huge expectations on this. Jason, you reiterated this a few times. Like, it's a small group, high expectations. Sony's put them on this fucking pedestal, and they got, you know, they got to make it good. So if it takes a little bit extra time to let's give it to these guys, and let's see what happens with it, man.
Totally. Yeah, it's like,
see what they can do.
It's like everybody just needs to like chill out, right, and just let this game come out when it comes out. At this point, it's been like delayed and pushed and mushed around, and I get people get really excited about it, but like,
absolutely,
whenever it comes out, it comes out. These poor fucking guys, dude. I said it last week, and I just want to say it again. I just feel bad for them because they just want to make a cool game.
Yes.
And Sony's putting all this crazy pressure on them to make like something that they're never going to be able to achieve. And it's a total, like, I hope this game comes out. It is the fucking one of the best games of all time. Just because these guys deserve it just based on the fact that Sony has just kind of thrown them out there and been like, we don't have any other games, dude. Here's a game. Like, this game looks awesome, so this is a PlayStation game, essentially, when it's not.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, blah, blah, blah. They're coming. Well, dude, we don't know yet, but it could be, and I'm with you, man. I want it to be the fucking greatest thing ever. And all you idiots and fucking assholes doing death threats and stuff, dude, that shit's so annoying and childish. Like, I can't believe that people are actually fucking doing that. And I thought that Hello Games' response was pretty awesome, where they were like, you know, with all these death threats going around, we have Hello Games Studio set up like the Full House kids house, or not the Full House, the Home Alone kids' house. It's like, I was like, nice, dude. At least they're taking like an approach to it. It's not like we'd like to think that nobody's gonna fucking do anything and it's just like keyboard warriors, but it's still annoying, dude. Just let these guys ride, man.
It's just stressful, right? You get a fucking some asshole that's a total pussy saying something mean about you on the internet, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, fuck you, you little cunt. Can I say that?
Yeah, hell yeah, you can. Especially when people
it just makes me. It's so sad. It's just like, leave these people alone. They're just doing their job.
People act like they don't have any other games to play.
Like, I don't know if did you see that thing, the guy, the Kotaku writer who just wrote the story. He wrote the story writing the news, and people send him, like, mean messages. It's just like, come on, man. Come on.
You want your news or you don't want your news?
You guys made me say the worst swear word I could possibly say. Congratulations.
Bleep, 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 bleep. We'll bleep it out. You guys want some more news? We got some more news. Death threat us all you want. Starbreeze acquires all the rights to the Payday franchise, and they kind of announced a little bit of Payday 3 in there as well. Like, I think it was intentional, but you know, it wasn't officially announced. But they got the rights from 505 Games and will continue to support Payday 2 with updates for the next 18 months and maybe a little bit longer. But the biggest thing was they also mentioned during their revenue sharing and sales talks that Payday 3 will be split. Revenue will be going towards 505 Games as well, who they bought all the rights from, which is kind of cool. And if you're a Payday fan, which I try to get into Payday, I gave it a little bit of a shot, dude. It's one of those games where if your buddies are out leveling you're not as excited to explore it.
True.
And I had some boys who out leveled me and got a little bit further, a little deeper, knew a little too much.
A little deeper. Myself, and Toby tried to play that thing, and we played it. We all bought it at the same time. And the next day, we had like 20 hours or like 5 hours where we played it. And so we had like 43 hours.
Yeah.
In like a week. And we were like,
unlocked.
Yeah, like, like that's like, it's a game I feel like because you get so much more powerful the more you go and you get better weapons and I don't know. And you know the levels better. So it's just like, it's not as fun if you're not playing with good people. But it's a cool game. I love the concept of the game. Left 4 Dead, robbing banks, I'm in.
So, dude, on Payday 3, I was thinking about this real quick, dude. I don't want to talk too much. We can talk about it on the block party tomorrow night. But Payday 3, I'm hoping they go more along the lines of SWAT. Remember the old SWAT games where it was super tactical?
Remember? Dude, I got it installed on my PC at all times.
That's kind of where I hope they go with it. It's like take this like crazy mayhem, like robbing stuff, and make it a little bit more tactical to it. A little more tactical.
Yeah, I like it. I like that idea. I like it.
Yeah, it could be cool. But yeah, Payday 3, possibly 2017. So we'll see what happens.
Work on the shooting a little bit too. It's not as tight as it needs to be. It's always a little wonky to me. But
oh yeah. So that's Payday news. We got some Street Fighter news too. Finally, another character is being revealed. Ibuki, you might remember from Street Fighter III, Jason. Gets a little dagger toss and some bomb toss action going on. This time they're only going to limit the knives to 5 at a time, but you can throw 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 5 at a time. Awesome moves, dude. Looks pretty sweet. I'm not a big Ibuki fan.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Me neither. No. It's
I'm just trying to hype it up for you guys because you need.
Yeah, I know it's cool. It's like they keep releasing new characters, right? This is like this is one that I'm sure a lot of people are really excited about. Like it's a character that I don't care about at all. It's not one of those cool like cover art characters. It's like not a cover character. It's not a back of the box. Like, oh my god, Ibuki's in it, kind of thing for me, dude. Like, give me like some of the big names like Blanca, you know. But
exactly, dude. But if they come out, dude, I do remember Jeremy Springyard dominates with Ibuki. So if we can get this into his hands and get him into some tournament play, dude, we can be seeing some coins raining down. You'll be able to purchase this character in game for free using all your credits. Otherwise, you can pay $100 for it or something like that.
I need to jump back in and see. Like, I don't think the shop is up and running properly, so like some of these characters are still free. What that cost would be, like if I have enough credits to buy how many characters.
I'm curious to see how many you could buy right now. Actually going in there.
I'll jump in. I'll report on this on the block party because that'll be interesting.
Sony has announced that their E3 press conference will once again be in theaters. If you guys are familiar, back in 2014, 2015, they partnered with Fathom Events, and they did it across, I don't know, like 60 theaters. I think they've upped it now to 85 theaters, and they're going to be doing it in, can I say Puerto Rico? Latin America. But I'm going to say Puerto Rico is most likely where it is. But Latin America, they're going to be doing as well. That isn't announced yet, so it's almost going to be like 1 per state, maybe 2 per state, depending on how big your state is. If you hadn't had a chance to check it out, it's always cool to be like, you can watch it on Twitch at your house, or you can go to a theater with a bunch of dudes who love it just as much as you do. And when Sony drops an amazing announcement, whatever they want, the PlayStation 4.5, you can get...
The crowd erupts.
Yeah, go crazy. High five your buddies, dude. They're also going to have... limited edition Coca-Cola cups.
Oh shit, dude, that $8 Coca-Cola. At least you have a good cup.
Yeah, dude, it would be sweet if it was like filled with Coca-Cola for you.
It's not.
Instead of having
it's just a cup.
It's an empty cup, dude. You get a collectible card. The thing I'm most interested is that you're gonna get a mystery digital download gift basket. So maybe some avatars, some wallpapers, maybe a game or two from off the PlayStation Network. Who knows? So I mean, seating is limited. You can check it out PlayStation.com E3 experience. You guys can watch us, and when you see us on screen, high five your buddy next to you, June. Tweet it out.
Like, I know that guy. I talk to him every day.
That guy.
That's what you need to do. Your friends will be like, "Holy shit, really? That's amazing."
Exactly, dude. When you see us on there,
it's like, does that guy? Is his shirt always that open?
And if you know, it is.
Yeah. You'd be like, yeah. He looks like he's tightened up for the show.
he tightened up for it a little bit, dude. We talk about wrestling news every once in a while. We got some more wrestling news for you guys. WWE2K17, which is coming out October maybe this year, has announced Goldberg as a DLC character, pre-order character as well. You'll be able to get for the new game that's coming out. We don't know too much about the new game yet, like anything really about what they've added or changed or done anything. So this is kind of like a shocker that they threw this out there. But if you pre-order, you get 2 versions of Goldberg, Oldberg and Newberg.
And Gilbert.
And Gilbert, dude. Everyone's already makes Gilbert. And you get 2 WCW arenas. What I'm curious about is what they're going to, obviously it's a pre-order bonus, so they can't have too much stuff going around the game based on this character because not everyone's going to have this character. But what they should have done was the streak, dude. They had should have had a mode in there, and you have
maybe they do.
Stats, and then they could, dude. And maybe that's the way to get him for free, or maybe it'll be a download mode. But his streak was set at 173-0, dude. And if you guys know wrestling, they totally padded those fucking stats because it was within I think it was 97 to 98 where he went on his undefeated streak, and he went from 20 wins, 30 wins to 80 wins to 100 wins to 150 wins within a few weeks, and it was just there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I think the WCW documentary said they were just jacking the number up as they go, and no one ever really knew how many he won in a row.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. But yeah, I like your idea of that mode. That mode sounds awesome. How many guys can you beat in a row before losing? Just like an endurance run kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and I think they jack up your stats so you get like a lot more of your finishers, you get a lot more like health and stuff like that, and just make it as quick as you can, because you're gonna think you're gonna have like 1 and 2 minute matches to kind of crank that out. Could be, but they don't have to go to 173. But anyways, we'll talk more.
How many times can you pin fucking John Smiley in an hour?
But one of the things that people have noticed in there is a Suplex City in the window, and people are thinking that Goldberg is going to be at either SummerSlam or WrestleMania this year or next year. Could be kind of help promote the game in a wrestling fashion. I doubt it. When Stone Cold was on the game last year, he didn't wrestle as very much at all or do anything. He just kind of came out and did his podcast a few times, and then he appeared on TV a couple of times.
That's true, but prior, Sting and Warrior both did. So I can see why people are thinking that, because it kind of has tied it in the past. And what's Goldberg doing any day?
Dude,
yeah.
Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. People wanted it again. I think they wrestled once already and it was a shit show. So
yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea. It's just like, who wants that? Nobody wants that.
No, dude, nobody wants that at all. So hopefully it was just like a poor marketing thing that was gone wrong. Let's talk about the PlayStation Plus games for June are announced here. We got Gone Home, which I have not had a chance to play, but now I get a chance to play, which looks freaking amazing, dude. And if you're an NBA fan, just in time for the playoffs, I think the playoffs are ending.
The finals just starting.
There it is, dude. The finals, just in time for the finals. I don't know shit about basketball, but I know the finals were coming. NBA 2K16 is going to be available as well for you guys for free, so...
That's cool. I haven't played that one yet. I think I played a little bit in the demo in the beginning, but yeah, those are two good games. Those are better than the offerings Xbox is throwing up every month.
I feel like I'm saying that all the time, and I'm not a fanboy for either side, but I just feel like the Xbox One games are usually pretty weak, dude. Like almost too weak, except when they launched like Tomb Raider. They had Tomb Raider a couple times, or not a couple times. They had Tomb Raider once and a couple other things that were actually pretty decent, but yeah, most of the time, dude, I feel like the Xbox One stuff is lacking. So Gone Home, if you guys haven't checked it out, dude, check that out. NBA 2K16, two awesome games available for that, dude. And if you guys hadn't had a chance, dude, there's a bunch of new stuff this week that you guys need to check out, dude. Witcher 3's got an expansion coming out, dude, the final one. Dangerous Golf. Brigador, I don't know anything about Brigador, dude, except for what I've seen in this video.
It looks cool. That's pretty much all I know too, dude. Isometric mech game looks like it's from like the old Sega Genesis era of Desert Strike, dude. Looks awesome to me.
Yeah, dude. And Dangerous Golf, dude, snuck up on me. I feel like we were just talking about that game coming out, and it's already here this week, man.
Yeah.
So
hopefully it's good.
I know, right? I gotta check it out because the idea is really great, but man, just some of the videos have not been wowing me, and the fact that it's not mini golf has been
just being a little character on the top of a table hitting a golf ball. That's all you need to do.
That's all I had. But the physics look amazing, dude. So if you guys need more information, check it out on allertonav.com. We got this week's new video game releases for 5/30/2016. So check it out every Monday night. We'll have that live for you guys. And also, we talked about it earlier this week. Fallout 4 mods are available on Xbox One today, so make sure you guys boot it up and check that out if you get a chance. And tonight at 8 o'clock Central, we're going to be playing Overwatch Tuesdays, every Tuesday for you guys on twitch.tv/AllertonAv live. Join us for all our live events and the block party tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Check it out on allertonav.com. Thank you, Jason, for joining me, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for the news and later tonight for some Overwatch.
Goodbye, everybody.
Overwatch.